This chapter unfolds like a long, steady breath, carrying us through generations that rise and fall in quiet rhythm. Genesis chapter 5 opens by reminding us that humanity was created in the likeness of God. When God made mankind, He blessed them, male and female, and called them human. This is where the story begins again, not in a garden, but in time itself. Adam lives many years and fathers a son in his own likeness, in his own image, and names him Seth. The language is intentional. God's likeness has been passed down, but now it moves through human hands, through fathers and sons. After Seth is born, Adam has other sons and daughters. His days stretch across centuries, filled with ordinary moments we are not told about. Then quietly, the chapter says that Adam dies. The first man returns to the dust, just as God said he would. The pattern begins and repeats. Seth lives, and he fathers Enoch. Afterward, he has other sons and daughters. All the days of Seth pass, and then he dies. Enoch grows, fathers Kenan, lives, and dies. Kenan fathers Mahalalel, then dies. Mahalalel fathers Jared, then dies. Jared fathers Enoch, then dies. The words are simple and restrained, almost spare. Each life is long by any measure we know, but the ending is always the same. And he died. The rhythm is steady, almost hypnotic, reminding us that time moves forward without pause. Yet within this repetition, something subtle is happening. Names matter. Each generation carries memory forward. Each father names his son, and in doing so, passes along hope, identity, and responsibility. These men live long lives, but the chapter does not celebrate their accomplishments. It records their existence, their years, their place in the line. The story is not about what they built, but about what they passed on. Then the rhythm changes. Jared fathers Enoch. Enoch lives 65 years and becomes the father of Methuselah. But unlike the others, Enoch is described differently. He walks faithfully with God. After Methuselah is born, Enoch continues to walk with God for hundreds of years. He has other sons and daughters, but the focus remains on his walk. When the chapter reaches the end of Enoch's years, the familiar phrase does not appear. Instead of saying that he died, it tells us that Enoch walked faithfully with God, and then he was no more because God took him. Death does not close his story. Communion does. The chapter resumes its rhythm with Methuselah, whose life stretches longer than any other recorded in Scripture. He fathers Lamech, lives many centuries, and then dies. Lamech fathers a son and names him Noah. As he names him, Lamech speaks with a weary hope. He believes this child will bring comfort from the painful toil of working the ground that the Lord has cursed. It is the first time in this chapter that we hear something like longing spoken aloud. The ache of the curse is still felt. The promise of relief is still desired. Lamech lives, has other sons and daughters, and then he dies. Noah grows. When he is 500 years old, he fathers Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The chapter ends there, on the edge of something coming. The flood has not yet been mentioned. Judgment and rescue remain ahead. For now, Genesis 5 simply places Noah into the line, anchoring him firmly in history. This chapter can feel distant at first glance. Long lifespans, ancient names, a list that seems repetitive. But its purpose is not to impress. It is to remind us that faithfulness can persist quietly through time, that generations matter, that even as death repeats its refrain, God's intention moves forward without interruption. There is something grounding in this record. It tells us that life is not only shaped by dramatic moments, but by endurance, by walking, by naming, by continuing. Most of these men are not described as heroes or villains. They live, they father children, they die, and yet, through them, the line continues. Through them, God's image is preserved in humanity, even when it is imperfect and fragile. Enoch stands as a gentle interruption, a reminder that closeness with God is possible, even in a broken world. Noah's name closes the chapter with quiet expectation, hinting that God has not abandoned his creation, even as the weight of the curse remains. As you sit with Genesis chapter 5, consider what it means to live faithfully across time. Not loudly, not dramatically, but steadily. What kind of legacy is shaped by the way we walk day after day? This chapter asks us to see our lives not only as individual stories, but as links in a longer chain. Did you understand the heart of this chapter? Did the repetition speak to you? Or did Enoch's quiet walk with God stand out? Share your thoughts and perspective in the comments. And if you want to continue moving through Scripture like this, one chapter at a time, calmly and thoughtfully, subscribe to the channel and stay with us on this journey.